Hi, it's Wayne from howtofish.com.au. I had a chance to fish down at Point Lonsdale on the jetty down there a couple of weeks ago. Fantastic morning, it was really good, got down, and it was one of those few days when there wasn't a lot of wind. The wind can be a real challenge there. So I had a bit of fun down there. As I always do, I just used a small hook and a small piece of bait because when I start fishing anywhere, I usually expect that they're going to be small fish to start with. So hooked that up, used a burley cage, that was going to be there to attract the fish. And I knew that on a jetty, of course, you've got a lot of structure, so that'll attract the fish. And then I was targeting just a bare area. So this area in amongst the black is rock and weed. And all I did is dropped it down into that clear patch and let the burley do its work, attracting the fish to my bait. The great thing about Point Lonsdale Jetty is it is so close to the open sea. So all the species you'd expect in that deep water can come into that little bay. Jetties and piers are so easy to fish. If you can target one single area like I was doing here, get burley into the area which is going to attract those fish, it doesn't take long before they're in that spot and they're often waiting for your bait. It was fairly difficult to hook them. I was losing a lot of bait, but I was getting bites very, very quickly. There are lots of these wrasse or little parrotfish about, so if you can get past the small ones, you can get into the big ones and have some real fun. I always carry a hook sharpener with me because even when I was fishing this time, those little parrotfish with their teeth had actually bent the tip of the hook around so the point was blunt. Just sharpening it now was going to help me hook up with those fish. It really doesn't take long to get bites if you've concentrated the fish into one area. So here I'm dropping my burley cage down, full of burley, that's attracting the fish there. So all I'm doing is I let it hit bottom and then I put my rod into a rod holder on the railing of the jetty. And you can see almost straight away I'm getting those bites. Pier fishing can be great fun on a nice day, and this was one of those perfect days. There was plenty of fish around, and while I was only hitting the small stuff now, my target was going to be bigger. I'd put a bigger hook on, looking for those bigger fish. Apologies for the audio on this one. There's a bit of background noise and there's wind blowing, but it was just interesting to hear what took place.
That's nice.
Now, I can't lift him out, I don't think.
You can't? Just bring your line over and just...
No, I can lift him, but what I'm saying is I've got such a small hook on this that to get him out of the water, how am I going to do this? I'll
just bring him up, bring him up.
I'll just walk him down there. I'll pick him up from the lap, because the hook is so small he'll fall off it. Sorry, sorry about this. Sorry, if I can just get him back.
What type of fish is this?
I think it's a zebra brim. I think they're called. Yeah.
What do they eat?
Oh, chicken.
Chicken.
Yep. Sorry, I'll go under. That's all right. You don't have to move. Yeah, that's fine. Thanks. I just can't lift him up. Oops. Sorry. That's right.
Do you have a fish?
Yeah, it's not a big one, but I need to lift him out because I've got a small hook. Oh boy. How am I going to do this? Full hook though. Whoops.
What?
There we go.
That's huge!
See, he's off. I would have dropped him otherwise.
That's huge! Like a tiger fish. Where?
Unfortunately, with really small hooks, it is a little difficult to get the bigger fish up. So I had to walk the jetty, disrupt everybody, but I did land this stripy brim. Well, unfortunately, I had to cut short the session at Point Lonsdale. A seal came through and it was stealing fish. I mean, apart from the fact that once a big predator like that comes through, all the fish just disappear, but also people were catching fish and it was actually taking them from their line. So not the best for fishing. Anyway, please give us a thumbs up and remember to subscribe so you get all the videos that I put out. And for the gear and tactics I used, go to my website, howtofish.com.au. See you next time.